Right, afternoon sports fans, I get a ton of questions at the minute what I'm eating in a day. As you know, I've just started with a new nutritionist, Mr. Simon Yates. He's absolutely brilliant, and he's really helped me out with my body composition and my strength moving forward. So today we're going to take you for a food shop, bit of a different video. We'll see how long we last, see if we get kicked out or not, but yeah, we're going to take you around Morrisons and yeah, come see what I eat in a week. Trolley's an absolute necessity. Feels like we're doing something so illegal. Right, this is an absolute devastating selection of bananas as well. I hate green bananas, but that's compost, isn't it? Right, most of my diet at the minute, a lot of it, I'm having greens with every meal, so you'll notice it's all very green, it's all very healthy. Salad, Simon's got an absolute fetish for salad, so every meal I'll be doing a bag of salad with it, especially like the lunch meals. Especially now while it's like we're still fairly low calorie. And then we're moving on. Green beans, right, I'm convinced in another life Simon has a green bean business because he makes me eat so many of these. Sometimes I replace it with broccoli, but I do a pack of that a day. It's not too important with the veg which one you're eating, like as long as you substitute something. But green beans are working for me at the minute, so we'll keep them in. Let's go see if the fish aisle is free. You'll notice as well that like nothing we eat anymore is processed, it's all whole foods. Also try and get nothing with plastic on as best as I can. Right, this is where it gets expensive. So I do one of these packs of salmon a day. That's one of my main protein sources. Again, you get all your omegas and everything from that as well. I'll get 3 today because the sell by date isn't always great on them, and I try not to freeze them. We literally live a 2-minute walk away from Morrisons, so I'll normally get the bulk of the stuff start of the week or Sunday, and then we'll get a few more bits on Wednesday, like a few extra steaks and fish and stuff like that. It's worth saying I don't also normally do my full shop at Morrisons, so we're sort of winging it a little bit. We need... So every morning I'm doing oats at the minute. I get mine from My Protein in a huge bag, it's just easier for me. So oats is an absolute essential, that's the bulk of my morning breakfast. I'll also do turkey, bacon and eggs with it as well. God, look at that for a transition. Right, eggs. Obviously, I live on a farm, we have chickens, so we don't buy our own eggs. Luckily, we're in a position where I can just nick the eggs from the farm, skim from the profits, but it certainly helps out. We've got a lot more chickens since I've started Strongman. Tear that for free. The best rice there is, honestly. I do a bag of this pretty much once a month, so I get through a shit ton of rice at the minute, but that has its firm place in my diet. I'm not quite sure at the Brian Shaw levels, but I get through a lot of rice. And then we need some noodles. So that salmon meal at the minute, I'll be having green beans, salmon and noodles. Like, it's just another fun carb that I don't really get bored of. It's rice noodles I'm looking for as well. Oh God, broke the shelf. So 100 gram of them with every salmon meal. It expands massively as well, but just like an easy carb, and I really like them, so it makes that salmon meal actually quite fun. I don't eat any pasta at the minute as well, like it just doesn't really agree with me. It bloats me out and I find it quite hard. I don't get much energy from it like before training and stuff, so that's a sort of one of the things, you know, if you've got a good nutritionist. Spoke to Simon about it and we just said, yeah, it's not bother, like there's better carbs out there. You know, we do used to do a bit of couscous and stuff like that, but at the minute it's mainly rice, noodles, oats. Yeah, that's where it gets dangerous. No longer allowed, not in my plan anymore because Simon hates me, but up to Brits, we were doing 1 or 2 of them a day. Absolute bulk necessity. Got up to 135 kilo worryingly quickly with them, but oh, I've got a soft spot for chocolate milk.
Like protein shakes, is that something you tend to avoid, or is it do you?
Yeah, so
I
I do protein shakes. I think most of the guys in the strongman circuit do. Like, so I have a protein shake before every gym session. Again, at the minute I'm just getting my stuff from My Protein because it's easy. And then I'll have a post shake. I'll have like cream of rice and protein as well. So again, it's all from the supplement companies. It's just much easier than getting it in through stuff like meats and chickens and stuff. So third meal of the day is rice, chicken, and again, the salad. So 1 kilo of chicken. I do about 250 grams a day, so I'd normally get a pack and a half of that, but that'll do us for the time being. I need mince. Yeah, honestly, like, I think filming to general public is like a crazy concept, so. But right, I'll do a bit of context. 4th meal a day is usually steak and jacket potatoes. So again, we get a lot of potatoes from the farm, so we don't really need to buy them. And I'm sadly not in a position yet where I can buy steak for every day. So Em's kindly procured me some steaks already, bless her. She went to the butcher's on the weekend while I was away at Fit Expo. So I supplement every 2 steaks a week, something like that. And then I'll make it up with beef mince. I try to keep it quite lean, keep the 5% stuff. But that's sort of working for me for the time being.
Do you get quite a lot of messages from people who maybe struggling to put on weight, and do they ask you for any sort of advice potentially?
Yeah, I mean, I try not to offer too much nutrition advice because it's not where I specialise, but as a person that, if I miss 1 meal, I lose about 2 kilos. I'm not one of these guys that puts on muscle really easily, so it's just consistency every week, like just keep eating. Like this diet's easy to do for 1 day, but it's making it the same every day that's the hard thing. So do orange juice as well, have that with breakfast every day, so always try to keep on top of that. Oh, I'll tell you what we do need, some turkey. I'd never eaten turkey before, Simon. Just never really vibe, but it's an extremely lean protein, and it's actually quite tasty, to be fair. So we do these rashers. Stephen just saw me munching through this morning. So again, this is, do a pack of them a day. But again, it's like, you're just not getting those saturated fats like you would with bacon or something like that. It's lean protein and it's semi-enjoyable. It's not bacon. So it's at the minute it's really limited because obviously we were cutting right down from Brits. We're on a slow build again, so the calories have gone up, but don't get me wrong, like living 2 minutes away from Morrisons makes it very dangerous for snacks, but I try and be as good as I can. I'm more of like a baked goods guy, so like muffins or something would be my kryptonite, but we're pretty good at the minute. He does give me a cheat meal as well, Simon, which, so like for after our event session, we'll normally go get a burger or something in town, because you know, the squad are there and it's, you know, you're training for 3-4 hours in the heat, like coming home to salmon and salad doesn't hit right, so you have to go and get some grease. So we'll get some potatoes as a final carb, and then I think we will finish up pretty much.
When it comes to strongman and eating, with strongmen, they typically all need to eat loads of shit.
The Eddie Hall effect that all strongmen eat 10,000 calories, it's just absolute rubbish. Like, if you can get away with putting muscle on 5,000 calories, why would you eat 10,000 calories? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is probably the lowest calories I've been on for a while, but still, like, you just don't need, like, you're just gonna put bad weight on. It's a very old school strongman thought, which is sort of like, it's being phased out now, I think, which is good, but yeah, just don't, if you're starting off strongman, don't try and start eating 10,000 calories a day because you're just gonna make yourself ill. Right, and just like that, we will go and pay. So like I say, this is isn't really reflective like the full diet for the week, but it's not far off. Like, I'd come back, get a bit more salmon, get a few more steaks, but I just like to eat everything as fresh as I can normally. Yeah, and my mum's a very good cook as well, so we've always had like good meals. I've always had greens in my diet. Like, if someone comes up to me and says they don't eat greens, I'm just a bit skeptical. Like, it's just a necessity. Like, just eat good food, you know. The bag's just. The best bag Cerberus is. I use it every day, so that's 66 quid basically. That would do me pretty much to Wednesday, and then I've got to get a few more like fresh bits, but if you include your supplements and stuff, like, it's easily well over 100 quid a week we're doing on food at the minute, and that's just for me. So that's not including M's food, you know, stuff like that. So it's just a huge expense we have to face, but If you want to be the best, you've got to eat. There you go. Cerberus Gym Holdall, only bag you'll ever need. You can see how it adds up pretty quick in this game. But again, it's all food I like, it's all good food. Could do it a lot cheaper with frozen stuff, but it's just worth it. It's one of those costs for me that's just worth the investment. And yeah, when I'm making all the pennies, I'll be smashing steaks every day, but for now I quite like mince, so we're all good. Okay guys, so that's our food shop. That's pretty much what I'll do in a week. Obviously there are a few more bits, like more steaks and salmon, stuff like that, but for the most part, it's all here. It's all really good food. I'm naturally quite a healthy guy anyway, so it's all, like I say, it's all very clean. Simon's really stripped out anything that wasn't ideal, so I hope that's useful. I hope that you can use that in your diet and get some ideas from this. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you've liked and subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.